18th, 1984. This is Mo Video for the races. We'll be back shortly with all the feature events and heats tonight. John Janasitis will be our announcer. Fading out for now.
Event of the evening. It'll be a 12-lap qualifying event for the Charger division. Slated to start on the pin in the number 61 is Joe Gonzalez. Outside the pole row in the number 79 is Sean McNeil. Run number 2 inside lane, the number 55 of Dennis Veeder. Alongside Veeder in the number 8 is Al Carpenter. Row number 3 from Swansea. In the number 57 is Ed Gannon. And alongside in the consolidated concrete number 40 is Jeff Kazmersky. Row number 4 on the inside in the number 26 is Dave Blanchard. And alongside, driving the number L1 is Roy Devereaux. The 5th row inside lane, the A1 Pizza, number 43 from Tiverton, Carl Medeiros. And alongside Medeiros in the number 10, correct that, in the number 5 is Ed Harrington. Run number 6 on the inside lane. In the number 81 is Jimmy Lee. And alongside Lee in the number 88 is Dave Sylvia. The 7th row, the number 25, Joe Fernandez. And in the number 84 is Paul Aliato. Run number 8 in the number 13, Russ Mercado. And alongside in the number 96 is Bert Cox. That is your starting lineup for the first qualifying event of the evening. Officials on hand here this evening assigned by the ARC, the Auto Racing Club of Seekonk. On the flag stand, assistant starter is Stan Porter. Our chief flagman is Kenny Isamode. Up here in the booth, our chief scorer is Mary Devereaux, assisted by Charlotte Fournier, Debbie Morin, and Sandy Gustafson. First qualifying round of the evening. 12 laps. Charger division on the Speedway. Green flag is down. They're underway. Trouble on the initial lap. And a caution flag coming down immediately. First time entry, the number 96 of Bert Cox getting out of shape coming down for the green. Al Carpenter taking the number 8. It's more. We'll tell you more as the night wears on. Green flag is down. They're underway. Sean McNeil once again out in front in the number 79. Dennis Veeder puts the number 55 on up into second spot. Joe Gonzalez riding in third in the number 61. followed by Jeff Kazmersky, Ed Gannon in the number 57, and Roy Devereaux. It's McNeil continuing to set the pace over Veeder, Gonzalez, and now Kazmersky riding in fourth. Gonzalez goes high in turn number 3. Gannon, no room to go, tags to the inside on the driver's door. The two cars hook up. Looks like Gannon may have lost the front end on the number 57, and again we're under caution. The number 61, Joe Gonzalez, got out of shape in between turns number 1 and 2. And the number 57, Ed Gannon, ran out of racing room, had nowhere to go but to hook up alongside. Two cars locked up. Looking for the restart. Green flag is down there, underway. Sean McNeil and Dennis Veeder, the numbers 79 and the 55, side by side. Down the backstretch, going into 3 and 4. Sean McNeil once again out with the lead. Jeff Kazmersky and the number 40 looks to the inside lane. Kazmersky on the move. He looks for second spot from Veeder. He's followed by Roy Devereaux in the number 1 and Bob DeJesus in the number 26. Bert Cox, the number 96, first-time driver, again in trouble. The car coasting slowly down the backstretch area. Now he picks up speed. Hopefully he'll head to the pit area. He does. It's McNeil in front. Kazmersky in second. Halfway marker down on the field. The halfway marker is down. Kazmersky in the number 40, continuing to try to work the inside lane, looking for daylight and the ability to move underneath the number 79 is Sean McNeil. McNeil getting higher and higher on every lap. And if he continues to do so, Kazmersky may have the needed room to move down underneath. Bob DeJesus in the number 26, continuing to ride in third. Dave Sylvia with the number 88, now challenging Dennis Veeder for fourth. They're followed by Devereaux, Harrington, Medeiros, and Jimmy Lee. The laps continuing to tick off. 2-lap marker coming down this time around. 2 laps to go. This time around, it's a white flag. Bob DeJesus on the outside, on the move. Dennis Veeder caught up in turn number 4. Joe Gonzalez piles in, and we're going to go to a caution. And it'll ultimately be followed by a red and a checker. So we'll hold for just a moment on the official finish. There we go. For the win tonight, the first victory in 1984 for the number 79 of Sean McNeil. Finishing in the runner-up spot in car number 26, Bob DeJesus. Third, going to the number 40 of Jeff Kazmersky. Fourth spot, car number 88 of Dave Sylvia. And crossing the line in fifth with the number 5 is Ed Harrington. So there you have it. First Charger qualifying event of the evening, finishing underneath the red and the checker as an accident ensued on the final lap of the event. Looking quickly at the point standings in the Charger division, going into tonight's competition, currently in 10th spot, driver round of the evening. In the number 21 on the pin from Providence is Mike Santiago. Outside the pole row in the number 3, Dave Bergman. Row number 2, inside lane, car number 37, Bob Mason. Alongside from Warwick in the number 11 is Tracy Harrigan. Row number 3, the Meineke Muffler number 60 of Bob Patriquin. And in the Situate Famous Pizza number 69 is Mickey Poitras. The 4th row, Linwood Cohen in car number 56 out of Swansea. And alongside in the number 4 from Foster, Rhode Island is Pete Wilson. The 5th row, the M&H Engineering Bargain Auto Sales number 15 of Dan Gorton. And alongside Gorton in the Krellin Handling Equipment number 29, Ken Kudamaj. The 6th row, car number 7, Wayne Sylvia. And alongside Sylvia in the number 46, Ron Pettis. Row number 7 in the number 30 is Freddie Estelle Jr. and in the number 45, Ken Betancourt. The 8th row in the inside, the number 2, Dennis Dupree. And alongside in the number 31 is Rick Walsh. There you have it. That is your starting lineup for the second qualifying round of the evening. Once again, it is for the Charger division, and it'll be run over the 12-lap distance. Speedway is Bow Video, headed up by Bob St. Angelo. Their motto is if it moves, we shoot it. And they are available for all occasions, as well as providing you with racing films. So, if you're interested, during intermission, stop up the officials tower and talk with Bob St. Angelo, and he will provide all the information needed to pick up photographs of all the activity. Is down, we're underway. Mike Santiano in the number 21 in command. Tracy Harrigan on the next lap. Ken Kudamash in trouble in the number 29. Field stays under the green. Tracy Harrigan, your leader. Harrigan on top. Mike Santiano in the number 21 rides in second. Third in the number 60 is Dan Solomon. Ron Pettis in the number 46 on the move. Harrigan continuing to set the pace. She's trailed by Santiano, Ron Pettis, and Linwood Cohen in the number 56. Halfway marker coming down on the field. The halfway marker is down. It's still Harrigan out in front in the number 11. Ron Pettis in the number 46 rides in second spot. White flag is down on Tracy Harrigan. There you have it, second qualifying round of the evening. Tracy Harrigan in the number 11, in for the victory. Ron Pettis in the number 46, in for the runner-up spot. Linwood Cohen finishing third in car number 56. Fourth spot to the number 30 of Freddie Estelle Jr. And fifth in the number 7 is Dave Harrison. Here we go on the pin. In the number 8 is Mike Casey outside the pole row. Feature winner last Saturday in the number 31 out of Upton, Rick Summers. Row number 2, the number 52 of Art Miranda out of Tiverton. And in the number 21 is Rick Savory. The third row, car number 47, also one feature win on the season for Billy Tibbetts. Alongside in the number 77 is Bernie Miranda. Row number 4, Dave Peck in the number 22 and Glenn Cabral in the number 26. The fifth row inside lane in the Bug Stevens Freetown Auto number 9 is Bob Fitzpatrick, and alongside in car number 44 is Kevin Yankee. Slated to go scratch on the field in the number 71 is Walter Scott. Looking for the start. Green flag is down. They're underway. Casey in the number 8 leads the charge, but Rick Summers and Rick Savory work away at him. Savory in the number 21 moves out in front. Summers is moved into second spot. Casey goes back to third. Kevin Yankee in the number 44 stalled down on the apron. In turn number 4, it's Savory and Summers battling for the lead. Fitzpatrick in car number 9 has moved on up in the third. Halfway marker is down. There's a black flag on your leader. The number 21, Rick Savory. Fitzpatrick on the move in the number 9. Checkered flag waving. Fitzpatrick in for the win. Bob Fitzpatrick in car number 9 taking the victory. Runner-up spot going to the number 31 of Rick Summers. Third to the number 47 Billy Tibbetts. Fourth spot to car number 8 being driven by Mike Casey, and fifth spot going to the number 26 of Glenn Cabral. That your finishing order on the first mini stock qualifying event. Outside the pole row in the Ken Betancourt's auto body number 5 from Warren, Rhode Island is Frank Betancourt. Row number 2 in the inside lane in the number 7. One feature win on the season for Eddie St. Angelo, and alongside in the number 27 out of Mendon is Steve Channing. Row number 3, inside lane, driving the number 10 is Ed Leclerc, and alongside in the number 42 is Ed Holowak. The fourth row. Driving car number 39 is Daryl Smith, and in the number 41, John Grant. Row number 5, inside lane. In the Raynham Leasing Corp, number 6 is Ronnie St. Ives, and alongside St. Ives, the point standing leader in the Jack Houlihan, number 72 is Lee Ward. Row number 6, inside lane. Yep, correct that. We only go with 5 rows. That, your starting lineup for tonight's second qualifying event of the evening for the mini stock division. Second for the minis. Green flag is down. They're underway. Betancourt out in front in the number 2, but Ed Holowak in the 42 dives to the inside, and Betancourt takes over the lead. Ed Holowak in car number 42 out in front. Ed Leclerc wanted in second in the 10. Betancourt in the number 2 back to third, followed by Daryl Smith and Lee Ward in car number 72. Ed Holowak continuing to set the pace. Ed Leclerc wides in second spot. Lee Ward third in the number 72. Halfway marker coming down this time around. Halfway marker is down, but we go to caution. Debris on the speedway down in the third and fourth turns. Looks like somebody lost an air cleaner off of their mini stock. 2x2 order, looking for the green flag. Green is down once again. They're underway. Ed Holowak and Lee Ward race out into the 1-2 positions. Halfway marker is down. Holowak's got the lead. The laps continuing to tick off. 2-lap marker coming down. It's Holowak, Ward, Leclerc, Ronnie St. Ives, and Daryl Smith in the number 39. White flag waving this time by the line. Lee Ward trying to bid on the final lap. To no avail. Checker is down. Holowak with the win. There you have it, the number 42, Ed Holowak, coming in for the victory. Runner-up spot, the point-standing leader in the number 72, Lee Ward. Third, going to car number 10, Ed Leclerc. Fourth spot to car number 6 of Ronnie St. Ives. Fifth, the number 39 of Daryl Smith. And finishing in 6th position in car number 41, John Grant. Out for the Pro Stock late models. Scheduled to start on the pin in the Indianson's Used Auto Parts number 77. Out of Halifax is Roy Hatala. Outside the pole row in the King Richard's Auto Sales number 15 is Dave Resendiz. The second row, the Raynham Auto Sales number 18 of Bob Gallagher. And alongside in the Custom Auto Machine number 27 out of Holbrook is Barry Shaw. The third row inside lane in the number 16, Frank Carpenter. And alongside Carpenter in the Nason Oil Company number 74 is Charlie Perry. Row number 4 inside lane in the number 55 is Dave Gould, and alongside in the number 7 is Len Ellis. 5, Bill Matson alongside. Row number 2, the 47 is Steve Dumas, the 44 of Joe Rosenfield, who is celebrating his birthday today here at the Speedway in Pro Stock competition. The 3rd row, Ron LaPerche in the number 61 and the number 40 of Ray Lee. Then we've got the number 21 of Joey Cirillo and the number 5 of Flash Flanagan. The number 36, Don Dione, in the statewide auto sales 00 of Rich Carpaco. The number 6 of Norm Holden and the 05 of Steve Humphrey bring up the rear of the field. Stevens came home 5th in the final tally last Saturday. Green flag is down. They're underway. Bugsy moves out in front on lap number 1 with Matson in 2nd. The number 44, Jimmy Rosenfield, riding in 3rd. Steve Dumas loose on the home stretch, but manages to correct. Ray Lee on the move in the number 40, goes underneath Rosenfield to take over 3rd. It's Bugsy Stevens out in front. Billy Matson riding in that 2nd spot. Stevens in command in the number 8. Matson and Lee ride in 2nd. Then they've got Rosenfield, Cirillo, Don Dione, and Norm Holden on the move. Halfway marker is down. Bugsy Stevens looking for win number 1 in the Pro Stocks. It's still Stevens on top in the number 8. Stevens running away from the field. Two-lap marker coming down. Bugsy Stevens in command. The battle right now for 2nd. Ray Lee in the number 40. Working the outside of Phil Matson. He's got the 2nd spot. Matson drops back to 3rd. White flag down on Stevens. Checkered flag waving. Stevens comes on in for the win. Battle for 2nd to the line. Ray Lee, Billy Matson, Joe Cirillo next across the line. There you have it, taking the victory in the first qualifying round, the number 8 of Carl Bugsy Stevens. Runner-up spot going to the number 40 of Ray Lee. Bill Matson 3rd in the number 35. 4th to the number 21 of Joe Cirillo. 5th spot, the number 36 of Don Dione. 6th in the number 44, the birthday driver Joe Rosenfield. Number 15, the 2nd row, 3rd in the field, Bob Gallagher in the number 18 and Barry Shaw alongside in the number 27. The 3rd row, Frank Carpenter in the number 16, Charlie Perry in the number 74. The 4th row, Dave Gould in the number 55. And alongside, driving the number 7 is Lonnie Ellis. The 5th row, Rick Martin in the number 14. And alongside Martin in the number 17 is Steve Gustafson. The 6th row, in the number 11 is Jack Scott. And debuting the new Auto Glass Works number 10 tonight is Dave Madison. So there is your starting lineup for the 2nd of 2 qualifying events for the Pro Stock late models. Point standings in the Pro Stocks going into tonight's competition. Currently riding 10th in the standings with 174 points, the 00 of Tim Carroll. 9th, driver of car number 74, Charlie Perry, with 200 points. 8th, the number 55 of Dave Gould with 216. 7th, driver of car number 5, Ed Flash Flanagan with 218. 6th, driver of the number 7, Len Ellis with 224. Into the top 5, Don Dione, 5th, driver of the number 36 with 228. 4th, Rich Carparco with the number 00 with 230 points. 3rd, Rick Martin with 242. 2nd, looking for his first win of the season with 294, is Jack Scott. And 3-time feature winner and point standing leader, defending track champion with 318 is Norm Holden. Field in shape. Double file order, 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag. Green is down and they're underway. Roy Hatala in the number 77 takes the lead. Dave Resendiz in the number 15 up to the outside. He looks for the number 1 spot, followed by Gallagher, Carpenter, and Barry Shaw. The battle is up in front. Dave Resendiz working side by side with the number 77 of Roy Hatala. Then you've got Gallagher, Carpenter, Barry Shaw, and Charlie Perry. At the line, Dave Resendiz moves out in front. Frank Carpenter right behind in the number 16. He goes for second. Resendiz and Carpenter 1-2 down the backstretch. Carpenter looks underneath. Carpenter on the inside lane. In turn 2, Frank Carpenter has got the lead. Dave Resendiz falls back into second spot. The battle now on for third. Roy Hatala and Charlie Perry, followed by Bob Gallagher and Jack Scott. Perry in the number 77 now moves down into third. Jack Scott is fourth. Frank Carpenter continuing to set the pace. Resendiz, Perry, Scott, and Hatala round out the top 5. 2-lap marker coming down on the field. 2 laps to go. White flag waving this time around. The battle is for third between Perry and Scott. Frank Carpenter in command. Checkered flag is waving. Frank Carpenter, Dave Resendiz, 1-2, Perry, Scott, Gould, and Martin. There you have it, the number 16, Frank Carpenter in for the victory. Dave Resendiz in the number 15, the runner-up spot. Charlie Perry, the number 74, finishing in third. Fourth, going to the number 11 of Jack Scott. Dave Gould, fifth, with the number 55. And sixth spot going to the number 14 of Rick Martin. So there you have it. The quali 6 is Glenn Cabral, and alongside Cabral in the number 6, 1 feature win on the season, the reigning Leeson Corp number 6 of Ronnie St. Ives. Another single feature winner in the Bug Stevens Freetown Auto number 9 out of Stoughton is Bob Fitzpatrick. And the point standing leader in the number 72, the Jack Holohan Racing Team machine, is Lee Ward. And car number 44 is Kevin Yankee. In the number 21, Rick Savory. In the number 31, feature winner last Saturday from Upton, Rick Summers. And then we've got the number 5, Vin Catalano. In the number 22 is Dave Peck. Walter Scott in the number 71. And in the Bristol County Auto Body number 52 is Art Miranda. We'll take a brief intermission and then come back with our Pro Stock main event of the night. Field and told to pick up a little bit of speed. Caution flag continuing to stay up. They'll bring him around at least one additional lap. Field in shape. Safety lights are out. Looking for the start to come. This time around, green is down there, underway. No start. False start being called. Time, and they look good for the start. Green flag is down there, underway. Mike Casey once again moves out in front with the number 8. Casey out on top. But we've got trouble down in turn number 3. Rick Summers in the number 31. The 72 of Lee Warren, they got together. The 52, Bernie Miranda against the wall. Also involved the number 22 of Dave Peck. So 4 cars involved in the accident situation. Bernie Miranda, the number 77, taking his car into the pit area. For everybody else not involved, it'll be a complete restart once again. Entire 20-lap distance remains. 2 by 2, they get out the box stretch. Looking for the start. Green is down. They are underway. Field in shape. Mike Casey, the number 8, in command. Ed Leclerc and the number 10 trying to move up. Bernie Miranda in the number 77 has got a problem. Smoke bellowing out of that car, retires into the infield. Ed Holowak in the number 42 has now moved out in front. Holowak sets the pace. Leclerc trying to work the outside in the number 10. A wheel thrown from the number 10 of Leclerc. And that again brings out the caution flag. Ed Leclerc in a brilliant outside drive. Going for the lead. but to no avail as the right rear tire flew off the number 10 as he went down into turn number 1. Bringing the car to a halt and sending out the track record. The number 77, Bernie Miranda, went up in a cloud of smoke. That car down on the apron. He's out of competition in this event. Ed Holowak in the number 42, your early leader in the event. Four laps have been completed out of this 20-lap feature round, leaving 16 laps to run to its conclusion. This is the 20-lapper for the mini stocks. Green flag is down. They are once again underway. Ed Holowak and Ronnie St. Ives side by side down the backstretch, the battle for the lead. Ed St. Angelo in the number 7 has moved on up in the 3rd spot. Bob Fitzpatrick with the number 9 works his way on up to 4th. But it's still Ron St. Ives who is taking over the top spot, looking for his 2nd feature win of the season. St. Ives in command. Holowak wanted in 2nd with St. Angelo 3rd and Fitzpatrick in 4th. Darrell Smith, Billy Tibberts, Rick Summers, and next in line. The number 44, Kevin Yankee, pulling down into the infield. St. Angelo has now moved the number 7 on up into 2nd spot. Bernie Miranda, again a problem on the number 77, goes slowly down the backstretch. Halfway marker being shown. Lee Ward in trouble in turn 2. Ward spun down onto the apron. Now refires the car, but it cost him valuable ground. It's Ronnie St. Ives, Ed St. Angelo, Ed Holowak, and trouble on the backstretch, the number 21, Rick Savory, making contact with the retaining wall on lap number 11. A single feature winner on the season will be up alongside the number 6 of Ronnie St. Ives. And that should produce an interesting race to the green flag. Track crew making its way back into their vantage point down in turn number 2. Track appears to be clear. Safety lights acknowledge same as they go out. Ronnie St. Ives and Eddie St. Angelo side by side. St. Ives way out in front. Looks like it'll be a false start. St. Ives moving out just a little bit too quickly with the number 6. The leaders are to be side by side if a green flag is to be shown. Field is in shape. Starting team is ready. Looking for the start. Green flag is down. They're underway. Ron St. Ives jumps out into the lead at the start. Ed Holowak now battling with Eddie St. Angelo for 2nd. Bob Fitzpatrick continuing to ride in 4th with the number 9. Down the backstretch, Holowak moves into that 2nd spot. That drops St. Angelo back into 3rd with Fitzpatrick in 4th. Fitzpatrick now starting to work. Away at the number 7 of Eddie St. Angelo. Down the backstretch, Fitzpatrick moves in to the 4th spot. Lee Ward again loose in the turns. Black flag down on the 77 of Bernie Miranda. Home stretch action. Darrell Smith in the number 39, out of shape on the home stretch. Just as they were coming down for the 2-lap marker, the number 39 of Darrell Smith got out of shape on the home stretch. Have been completed, 16 complete. 4 laps remain. Looking for the restart. Green is down there, underway. Look out on the home stretch. Mike Casey around in the number 8. Casey looped it on the start. Everybody miraculously got by without making contact. Still holding. Pick up speed in 3. Green is down in 4. Ronnie St. Ives once again out in front. This time he's got Bob Fitzpatrick, Ed Olowak, Ed St. Angelo, and Rick Summers behind. Fitzpatrick in trouble on the backstretch. He tags the wall, the car rolls over, and we go to red. The number 9, Bob Fitzpatrick, riding in 2nd spot, lost it on the back straightaway. The car went over. He's out of the car under his own power. A tough break for Bob Fitzpatrick, doing a standout performance in the mini stock competition here at Seekonk. In 1984, he's got 1 feature victory under his belt. Looked like he was starting to put the challenge to the leader and perhaps go for win number 2 on the season when it all just started to break loose on the backstretch. "17 laps have been completed. In this 20-lap feature round. Fitzpatrick was riding as 2nd in the lineup when the car went up and over on the backstretch. He is on the same lap with the leader, but will restart at the rear of the field. caution flag continuing to be shown on the field. They give them 2 laps to heat up the tires, and then we'll go back to the green. The restart. Green is down, they're underway. False start.
You know who is in that?
False start being called on the field. The number 7, Ed St. Angelo, just did not keep the pace with the leaders between 3 and 4. Down, they're underway. Ed St. Angelo, a problem at the start. Two-lap marker is down. White flag to wave this time by the line. White flag now down on the entire field. St. Angelo goes into the pits. Checkered flag waving. Ronnie St. Ives in for the win. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 20-lap mini-stock feature. The victory going to the number 6 of Ronnie St. Ives. St. Ives in for his 2nd win of the season. First win coming back on Saturday night, June the 9th. So St. Ives becomes the 2nd double feature winner of the season. Recap on the top 10 finishing positions in the event. Ronnie St. Ives the victor. Runner-up spot, last Saturday night's feature driver, the number 31, Rick Summers. 3rd spot going to Glenn Cabral in the number 26. 4th spot going to the number 39 of Hank Saragano. 5th spot to the number 9 of Bob Fitzpatrick. 6th, the number 47, Billy Chibberts. 8th spot to car number 41 of John Grant. 8th position, the number 42 of Ed Holowak. 9th to the number 27 of Steve Channing. And 10th position going to the number 8 of Mike Casey. So there you have it. First feature victory of the evening going to the number 6 of Ron St. Ives. 2nd feature win on the season. Up of the number 11 of Tracy Harrigan and the number 56 of Linwood Cohen. Row number 3 on the inside lane in the consolidated concrete, number 40, Jeff Kazmersky, and alongside in the number 26 is Bob DeJesus. The 4th row inside lane, 7th in the starting order, going to the number L1 of Roy Devereaux. And alongside in the A1 Pizza number 43 is Carl Medeiros. Row number 5, the number 5 of Ed Harrington, and alongside in the number 7 is Dave Harrison. The 6th row, Jimmy Lee in the number 81, and Ron Pettis in the number 46. The 7th row from Warwick, the point leader, the number 88 of Dave Sylvia, and alongside the season's only 2-time winner in the number 30, Freddie Estelle Jr. The 8th row in the number 31, Rick Walsh, and in the number 2, Dennis Dupree. Row number 9, Pete Wilson Jr. in the number 4, and Al Carpenter in the number 8. The 10th row, Russ Mercado in the number 13, and in the number 37, Bob Mason. The 11th row, Ken Betancourt in the number 45, And alongside Betancourt in the number 69, Mickey Portress. 12th and final row, Paul Alioto in the number 84, and Dan Solomon in the number 60. Looking for the initial start. 20 laps from flag to flag. Green is down. They're underway. Linwood Cohen in the number 56, racing on the inside of Mike Santiago with the number 21. Cohen's got the lead going down the front straightaway. Your lead car continues to be Linwood Cohen in the number 56. Jeff Kazmersky in the number 40 in second. Third spot, the number 26, Bob DeJesus. Continues the wide in command. Point leader Dave Sylvia in the number 88, still midway through the field. Cohen on top. Kazmersky in second. Black flag down on what appears to be the number 31 of Rick Walsh. He acknowledges. Walsh moves the number 31 down into the pit area. Leaders now starting to come into some heavy traffic. Halfway marker being shown. Halfway marker down on the field. It's Linwood Cohen and Bob DeJesus, 1-2. Al Carpenter's number 8 down into the pit area. It's Cohen, DeJesus, Jeff Kazmersky, and Freddie Estelle Jr. on the move. Estelle in the number 30 rides the outside lane. Keep your eyes on Bob DeJesus, trying to make his way through and in to that number 1 spot. Five-lap marker is down on the field. They start the final 5 laps. DeJesus in the number 26, working away. Jeff Kazmersky in third. The number 5, Ed Harrington riding in the 4th spot. Laps continuing to tick off. DeJesus again looks to the outside. 2 cars together down on the front straightaway going off turn number 2. Sean McNeil riding around. We've got Dave Sylvia in trouble down in turn number 2. Point leader Dave Sylvia, rear bumper dragging off the car. He spun around down on that second turn. A tough break. Sylvia went in to the competition as the point standing leader. 17 down. 3 remain. Green unfolds. They're underway. Linwood Cohen out in front in the number 56. The number 26 right behind. Bob DeJesus has moved underneath and has taken over the lead. Look out in turn number 1, the number 5. Ed Harrington spun down onto the apron and up onto the racing surface, and again we go to caution. On the restart, it'll be 18 laps complete. Green flag is down. Once again, they're underway. Freddie Estelle Jr. in the number 30 on the restart. Pulls over the lead. White flag is down. Freddie Estelle has got the number 30 out in front. Checkered flag waving. On the 18th lap restart, Freddie Estelle made his bid and became the first driver to record 3 feature victories on the season and remain as the only repeat winner in 1984. Freddie Estelle proudly displaying the checkered flag. Symbolic of his victory here tonight in the 20-lap main event for the Chargers. In victory lane, Freddie Estelle Jr. proudly displaying the checkered flag. Kenny, pick up a telephone, please. Kenny Isimone, pick up a telephone, please. Right number 2 inside, the C.P. Watson paving, number 44 from Bridgewater, Jim Rosenfield. And alongside Rosenfield, 4th in the starting lineup out of East Taunton. In the Raynham Auto Sales, number 18 is Bob Gallagher. 3 rows back, inside lane, the Al Cerrone Oldsmobile, the number 40 from Attleboro, Ray Lee. And alongside Lee in the number 16 is Frank Carpenter. Run number 4 inside lane, the King Richards Auto Sales, number 15 of Dave Resendiz. And starting alongside Resendiz, outside the 4th row, 8th in the starting lineup, matching his car number with his starting position, from Rehoboth, Massachusetts, Carl Bugsy Stevens. 5 rows back, inside lane, the Nason Oil Company, number 74 of Charlie Perry. And alongside Perry, driving the number 55, is Dave Gould. Row number 6 inside, the John Tyler owned number 36 out of Warwick, Don Dione. And alongside Dione in the statewide auto sales 00 is Rich Carparco. Row number 7 inside, the Family Auto Parts number 14 from Westport, Rick Martin. And alongside Martin, driving the Auto Glass Works number 11 from Acushnet is Jack Scott. 6 rows back, inside lane, the Eddie Chevrolet number 21 from Pawtucket, Joey Cerullo. And alongside Cerullo, 3-time feature winner, current point standing leader and defending Pro Stock late model track champion, driving the Union Toyota Centerline Precision number 6 from Warwick, Norm Holden. Row number 9 on the inside, and the home service number 5 is Ed Flash Flanagan. And alongside Flanagan, driving the custom auto machine number 27 out of Holbrook, Barry Shaw. The 10th row, the Lemires Auto Body number 61 of Ron LaPerche. And alongside, driving the number 7 is Lenny Ellis. The 11th row, car number 47, Steve Dumas. And alongside in the R&R machine number 17 from Swansea is Steve Gustafson. 12th and final row, inside lane of the 05 of Steve Humphrey and the number 10 of Dave Madison. That is your starting lineup for tonight's 30-lap Pro Stock Division feature event. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the distance from flag to flag. Bill Matson on the pin in the number 35. Roy Hatala alongside in the number 77. Pro Stock late models ready to unwind. Green is down and they're underway. The number 35. Bats it out in front. Royally up in the second. Frank Carpenter quickly moves the number 16 in the third. Trouble in turn 2. Dave Resendiz in the number 15. And the number 36. Of Don Dione in turn number 2. Sheet metal flying. Resendiz trying to bring the number 15 into the pit area. Steve Gustafson doing likewise. They pick up speed in turn number 3. Green flag is down, they're underway. Really working the outside of Bill Matson. Lee on the outside groove. Down the backstretch. Really moves out in front. Frank Carpenter, 1, 2, 3. Rick Martin now trying to work the inside of Bob Gallagher. He's got Bugsy Stevens and Norm Holden right behind. 3 wide into 1 and 2. Stevens on the outside groove. Bugsy Stevens now goes by Bob Gallagher to move into 5th. Ray Lee, your lead car, followed by Carpenter, Matson, Rick Martin, Butch Stevens, and now Jack Scott. Traffic with 10 laps complete. Ten laps down, 20 remain. Lee and Carpenter running their way through heavy traffic. Rick Martin's got it all closed up on Bill Matson. Halfway marker is down. Halfway marker is down. Rick Martin trying to dive underneath the 35 of Bill Matson without success. Now tries a ride on the outside lane. Joey Cerullo, a problem in the number 21. 10 laps to go. Into the countdown. Frank Carpenter trying every trick in the book to unseat Ray Lee. Bill Matson loose in turn 1 and 2. Rick Martin gets down underneath. Now Bugsy Stevens going to try his hand. Spinning down in turn number 4. Caution flag down. Caution flag down on the field. Second caution flag of the event on lap number 27 for the 05 of Dave Humphrey. 4 to go. Green flag is down. They're underway. Flanagan now brings the number 5 out. Flanagan's 5 getting out just in time on the restart. Bugsy Stevens trying to take over 4th spot from Billy Matson. At the line, Stevens moves in. Two lap marker coming down. 2 laps to go. Frank Carpenter on the last lap attempt as the white flag comes down. The field on the final circuit, and Rick Martin moves the number 14 in for second. Several changes on the final lap, but not the winner. Rayleigh in for victory. Runner-up spot going to the number 14 of Rick Martin. Coming home third, Carl Bugsy Stevens. Fourth to the point standing leader, the number 6 of Norm Holden. Fifth spot, the number 16 of Frank Carpenter, followed by the number 36 of Don Dione. Sixth. Seventh to Jack Scott in the number 11. Eighth to the number 35 of Bill Matson. Ninth, the number 34 of Charlie Perry. Okay, we'll give you a complete rundown once again on the top 10 finishing positions. Rayleigh, the number 40, in for the victory. Rick Martin taking the runner-up spot on the final lap. Bug Stevens on the final circuit, moving into third with the number 8. Fourth, Norm Holden in the number 6. Fifth spot, the 16 of Frank Carpenter. Sixth, Don Dione in the number 36. Seventh spot to Jack Scott with the number 11. Eighth, going to the number 35 of Bill Matson. Ninth, the number 74 of Charlie Perry. And rounding out the top 10, the number 18 of Bill Gallagher. The number 40, Rayleigh, has pulled his car into victory lane. He's out of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause? First feature win on the season for the number 40 of Rayleigh. And a well-deserved victory it was. Again, a banner field of Pro Stock late models in competition tonight. And Rayleigh handily holding off all challengers to take home the victory in tonight's 30-lap event. Don't forget, next Saturday night, it'll be another triple-header program featuring the Chargers, the Mini Stocks, and, of course, the Pro Stock late models. 2 weeks from tonight, you'll see the Chargers and the Minis back in action, the Pro Stocks competing in a 50-lap feature event. And 2 weeks from tomorrow, Sunday night, September the 2nd, Labor Day Eve, the gigantic 100-car demolition derby, along with the skydivers, fireworks, the chariot race, a rollover contest, figure 8 racing, spectator drags, and spectator racing events. All coming up over the Labor Day weekend, and then on Sunday afternoon, September the 9th, the 3rd annual Seekonk Speedway Motor Car Showcase. So a lot in store in the weeks to come here at the Seekonk Speedway. Now on behalf of track owner and promoter D. Anthony Vendetti and the Auto Racing Club of Seekonk, this is John Giannasitis, thanking you one and all for your attendance here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you again come next Saturday. The King Richard's Auto Sales, number 15 of Dave Resendiz. And alongside Resendiz in the Wilson's Auto Parts, number 4 from Foster, Rhode Island, Pete Wilson. 3 rows back, inside lane, from North Dartmouth, Massachusetts, in the number 7 is Lenny Ellis. And alongside Ellis, 1 feature win on the season, the Al Cerrone, number 40 from Attleboro, Rayleigh. 4 rows back on the inside lane, the Family Auto Customs by Classic, number 30. From Westport, Massachusetts, Jimmy Wilkins. And alongside Wilkins, in the number 55, is Dave Gould. Back we go to the inside, row number 5. The CRC chassis number 92 of Greg Lessard. And alongside Lessard, in the Norman Zowski Shellfish, number 36 from Warwick, Don Dione. Slated to go on the inside, row number 6, the Statewide Auto Sales 00 of Rich Caparco. And alongside in the Auto Glass Works, number 11 from Acushnet is Jack Scott. The 7th row, the Westport Auto Parts number 14 from Westport, Massachusetts, Rick Martin. And starting alongside Martin, the point standing leader, 3-time feature winner and defending track champion in the Union Toyota Centerline Precision, number 6 from Warwick, Norm Holden. Back to the inside, row number 8, 15th in the starting lineup. Feature winner last Saturday night from Rehoboth, Massachusetts, Carl Bugsy Stevens. And starting alongside Stevens in the Eddie Chevrolet, number 21 from Pawtucket is Joey Cerullo. Run number 9 on the inside lane, the Custom Auto Machine, number 27 from Holbrook, Massachusetts is Barry Shaw. And starting alongside Shaw on the Lemire's Auto Body, Cisco's Performance Center, number 61 is Ron LaPerch. Run number 10, the inside lane to the number 77 from Halifax, Roy Hatala. And alongside Hatala in the number 05 is Steve Humphrey. Row number 11, inside lane from Westport. In the number 22, Deke Estelle Sr. And alongside Estelle in the Auto Glass Works, number 10 is Dave Madison. Row number 12, inside to the number 39 of Ray Brown. And alongside in the R&R Machine, number 17 from Swansea, Steve Gustafson. Slated to go scratch on the field in the Sack Steak and Pizza. Number 0 is Tim Carroll. That's your starting. Right here at Seekonk. Base vehicles have retired to the pits. They pick up speed in 3. Looking for the green. It's down there, underway. Bob Gallagher out in front on lap number 1 with the number 18, Billy Matson alongside in the 35. Matson works the outside groove and takes over the lead on the second lap. Was Gallagher, now Matson out in front. Dave Resendiz riding in third, followed by Pete Wilson and Lenny Ellis. Bob Matson out in front. Gallagher continues to ride in second. Resendiz is moving on up in the third spot. Down the backstretch, Resendiz try the outside of Bob Gallagher. Dave Gould, the problem with the number 55, gets high. Three wide action down the backstretch. Jimmy Wilkins is now moved into fourth. Trouble in turn number 2. Greg Lessard got jammed up with the number 7 of Lenny Ellis. And the first caution flag of the night coming out on the 4th circuit. 2 cars involved again, the number 92, Greg Lessard, the number 7 of Len Ellis. The number 27, Barry Shaw, spinning to avoid the melee. Bill Matson out in front with the number 35. So tonight is the 4th 50-lap feature round of the season. The 5th and final 50-lapper will come up on Saturday night, the 15th of September. Now the field appears to be in shape. If all looks good as they come by the line, they will be given the signal that next time around will be the start. Point leader Norm Holden has already moved the number 6 on up into 7th spot. 3. Green flag unfolds in 4, and they're underway. Bill Matson once again out in front. Matson sets the pace. Rayleigh in the number 40 on the inside of Dave Resendiz. He looks for 2nd spot. Jimmy Wilkins right behind, running in 4th. Norm Holden up to 5th. Jack Scott, 6th in the number 11. They're trailed by Cerullo, Gallagher, Wilson, Carpaccio, and Bugsy Stevens. Ray Lee in that second spot, now challenging for the lead. Norm Holden drops the number 6 down low, and that could be a battle for third. It's Holden on the inside. Jimmy Wilkins in the outside groove. Top 10 spots. Matson, Lee, Wilkins, Holden, Scott, Resendiz, Cerullo, Carpaccio, and Stevens is 10th. Down the backstretch, Jimmy Wilkins working the outside lane, trying to go all the way to the top. Lee in the number 40, Wilkins in the number 30. Applying as much pressure as they can to Billy Matson in the number 35. Steve Humphrey, a problem on the 05. He goes to the pits. It's still Matson on top. Wilkins now has the number 30 right up alongside. Steve Gustafson, problem with the number 17. He retires. Number 18. Riley out in front. Norm Holden right behind in second, followed by Jack Scott. Home stretch trouble. Jimmy Wilkins tags up with Billy Matson. Field goes by. Rushing down lap number 20, the 35 of Billy Matson and the number 30 of Jimmy Wilkins got together. Joey Cerullo's 21 goes into the pits, followed by Wilkins in the number 30. Both cars locked up at the entrance to turn number 1 and hung together down through the second turn. Ray Lee has taken over the lead on lap number 40, trailed by point leader Norm Holden in the number 6, and Jack Scott running third in the number 11. A driver who's come all the way up from 15th starting spot, Bug Stevens, now into the top 5 with the number 8. Billy Matson, who led from lap number 2 to 18, has taken his number 35 into the pit area. Bugsy Stevens side by side in the second row. Then it's Dave Resendiz in the number 15. Looking for the start. Green is down there, underway. Norm Holden and Riley start to dice it out. On lap 21. Norm Holden out in front. Holden looking for win number 4 on the season. Lee is second, Scott is third. Bugsy is fourth, Dave Gould running in fifth. Still no change in the top spots. The number 10, Dave Madison, a problem. He retires to the infield. It's still Holden setting the pace. Bugsy trying to drive the outside groove. Halfway marker is down. Halfway marker down on the field. Stevens, the feature winner last Saturday night, trying that outside groove lap after lap as he looks to the outside of Jack Scott. Jack Scott in the number 11 now looks to the high side. Bugsy quickly trying to move down and close in on the inside groove. Scott still looking for win number 1 on the season. No change in the top 4 spots. It's Holden, Rayleigh, Jack Scott, Bugsy Stevens with Dave Gould 5th. Nobody able to make a bid on the outside, but Stevens again tries the groove. Dave Gould closing in, and that could cost Bugsy a position on the field. Bugsy now starting to stick on the outside, but the field will come up in lap traffic. Stevens has now taken over 3rd in the outside lane. Stevens in a strong outside drive. Now setting his sights on the number 40 of Rayleigh. The leader's coming up onto the number 27 of Barry Shaw. Shaw doesn't lift, but Stevens has room to tuck down underneath. Stevens appeared to have the momentum to go after Rayleigh, but traffic started to slow the pace. Stevens again to the outside. The veteran from Rehoboth, Carl Bugsy Stevens, moves in on Rayleigh, again in traffic. Stevens makes it 3 wide. Beautiful driving. This time he gets caught up behind Bob Gallagher, and that'll cost him a position. Stevens again caught in traffic, as he's the only driver making the bid on the outside lane. Into the countdown. This time around, it'll be 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. One more time, Bugsy to the outside lane. Bugsy a little cautious as he's got Dave Gould right behind. Stevens up alongside Scott. The 0 of Tim Carroll will be the key in this move. And again, a lap car has slowed Bugsy down. Stevens, however, refuses to quit. Now, with clear sailing, he's back on the outside of Jack Scott. 5 lap marker, but 2 more lapped cars. Stevens now working on Rayleigh. Watch the action. The final laps. Stevens looking for second. At the line by half a wheel. Stevens has got the spot. Down the backstretch, Stevens pulls into the runner-up spot. Time starting to run out. It's Norm Holden, Bugsy Stevens, Rayleigh, Jack Scott, and Dave Gould. Holden in traffic. Two lap markers down. Rick Martin, a problem. The number 14, coasting. The white flag is down on Holden. Stevens. Checkered flag waving. Win number 4 for Norm Holden. Bugsy Stevens. For Norm Holden, it's win number 4 on the season, as he will continue to hold on to the point standing lead in his battle for back-to-back track championship honors. Norm Holden brings the Union Toyota center-wide precision manufacturing number 6 on into victory lane. But a man really putting on the show tonight as he tried lap after lap on the outside groove, was able to move up to second, drop back to third, then the fourth, back to third, back to second, and at the final checker, claiming the runner-up spot behind the wheel of the Pete Wilson number 8 last Saturday night's feature winner, Carl Bugsy Stevens. We'll give you a complete recap of the top 10 finishing positions in just a couple of moments. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, that gigantic Demolition Derby Spectacular. It gets underway 1 hour earlier at 6 p.m., the 100-car Demolition Derby. The greatest fireworks display you've ever seen here at Seekonk. The skydivers, the chariot race, a rollover contest, spectator drag, spectator racing, and the figure 8 racing events. That's all on tap. A special show for the entire family as part of the Labor Day weekend tomorrow night at 6 p.m. The next 2 Saturday nights at 7, it will be the Chargers, the mini stocks, and the pro stocks with a $1,000 bonus on the line for any driver who's able to come in and beat the Seekonk regulars. Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of the car. How about a big round of applause for Norm Holden? Norm Holden, a well-deserved feature win here this evening. He started deep in the pack and once again showed that he had what it takes to take the track championship honors last season and be on top of the point standings throughout the 1984 campaign. He took the point standing lead on opening night, and throughout the entire season has held the number 1 position. Rundown on the top 5 finishing spots. Norm Holden in for the victory. Bugsy Stevens, of course, the runner-up, the number 40 of Ray Lee, finishing in third. Jack Scott, the man looking for his first feature win of the season, but continuing to hold on to position number 2 in the point parade, finished in 4th spot, followed by the number 55 of Dave Gould, turning in another top 5 finishing position. The victory celebration continuing trackside. And now on behalf of the owner and promoter of the Seekonk Speedway, Mr. D. Anthony Vendetti, this is John Giannasitis, thanking you one and all for your attendance here tonight. We look forward to seeing you back tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. for that gigantic Sunday Spectacular, which will get underway at 6 p.m. Remember, on the way home, we ask you to please drive safely. And don't forget, there's racing activity for the Chargers, the Pro Stocks, and the mini stocks for the next 2 Saturday nights. Saturday night, September the 8th, and of course, Saturday night, September the 15th. 1 week from tomorrow, it will be the 3rd annual Seekonk Speedway Motorcar Showcase, a Sunday event from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring out the entire family to see some of the finest automotive equipment ever displayed at one automotive show. That's all here 1 week from tomorrow, the 3rd annual Seekonk Speedway Motorcar Showcase. On the way home, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please drive safely. Thank you and good night.